नमस्ते, मैं हूँ नीरज आपटीकर from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Today's topic for my YouTube channel, Neeraj Aptikar Kala Sadhana Vancouver, is why women should learn music. Someone have suggested me to do video regarding this topic. So I was thinking like how come only like a women should learn music, because music is there for everyone and the benefits of music they are for everyone. But then I realize why specifically they have suggested regarding women's learning about music. Then there are some points. As we see, the women's brain, their physical health, mental health, emotional health, and even social health. It is very important. But there is a tendency for women to compromise on their own hobbies, own skills. So there are so many women who are learning music from their childhood, or some of them they also did some programs, but they suddenly stopped singing after marriage or once they have kids, like because there is no time, because they're working outside and working at home, and generally the priority is always to make everything nicely, which is good. But women should not ignore our own skills, our own talents, or whatever we like. Now there is one aspect of women why we need to learn Indian classical music or any classical music initially. You can sing whatever you like. You can sing Bollywood, ghazal, bhakti sangeet, folk songs, because there are so many different emotions. They are full songs are full of emotions. So by singing, we express those emotions. Very first thing, I will talk about our emotional health. As we see women, they have like lots of the moods, or their mood changes according to the hormones inside the body, and that happens from teenage even earlier. So basically, when we have premenstrual syndrome, or when we are on our periods, when we are at perimenopause, when we are at the middle of cycle, when we are after menopause, so there are so much changes happening inside the body, and time to time we observe sometimes our mood is not stable. Sometimes suddenly you feel tearful, sometimes feel very angry, sometimes feels very restless, or sometimes just complaining about hypothetical things or things happened in the past. So, and we expect, women expect from other people that they can give more attention or say very nice words or positive words, and then you become very happy. But most of the cases it happens, sometimes most of the times it won't work. Then how to reduce this thing? So basically, when we learn any kind of classical music, when sa re ga ma pa dha ni, 7 notes, and every note has its own feeling. When we put sequence of certain notes, the composition becomes melodious, and the melody changes according to the uh, place of that particular swar or particular note. So when we express those notes or swars in a particular way, it helps us to completely express our emotions through music. When we express our emotions, definitely we don't get bottled up, and this is a process. It just you and your mind and your voice and your body. Now some women they ask me question, oh but my voice is not good, how I feel like I want to sing, but when I hear I feel I'm singing horrible. So please do not judge yourself. Everybody is not going to be a vidushi or a scholar or ustad or whatever, but you can sing definitely for yourself to make yourself happy. So whenever you will listen to classical music or you try to sing music, what happens? Some hormones like serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, they get released in your brain, and they are happy hormones or the happy chemicals. And definitely our mood gets little bit brightened. It shifts your attention from negative to positive. So this is the biggest benefit of music. Now, anybody can sing music, any kind of music. Like a lot of people we see, they know music only by Bollywood music, which is nothing wrong in it. But also we have to make sure according to our mood, we have to select the songs which gives us some kind of a positive expression. Dusri, the second thing what I would like to mention, that mental health. So mental health is also a very 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 important, as we see a lot of women in that particular hormonal phases go through anxiety, go through depression, then they have mood disorders and all sort of like mental different ailments. To reduce that or to become mentally strong, emotionally strong, when we learn music properly, you can learn Western classical, you can learn Indian classical, or you can learn any singing systematically. That helps. So when we learn that, definitely you gain a control on your mind, because music also involves lots of breathing, which is similar to pranayam. So when we do pranayam, what happens? We have better control on our emotions. So that's why emotional health improves, mental health improves, and when mental health improves, there are like a stable emotions or any kind of emotions, we get to know how to control our emotions. If we are thinking anything like in a bad situation right now, like COVID situation is going on, so many people, they are losing their parents and relatives and their own people, it's very sad. But also to maintain the equanimity or to maintain good mood, means like I'm not saying here you will be suddenly become happy, but whatever to sustain your normal mood, you, this one like a singing or listening to ragas, listening to songs, it definitely helps. Now again, when we are going through anything or like uh, try not to listen to the sad songs, try to listen to positive songs. And always means like there is a tendency that people try to listen only bhajans or devotional songs. Definitely they help, but also according to our Bharatiya Sangeet Shastra by Bharat Muni, there are like different emotions. Emotions has a different kind of emotions like romantic mood, mood of like maya, mamata, affection, mood of anger. There is sometimes you feel fearful. There will be heroism. There will be some kind of a complaint. All sort of moods. So accordingly, still try to choose positive songs. They can be from Bollywood, they can be ghazals, bhakti sangeet, and mostly as we see in our culture that lots and lots of folk songs are there in our own regional languages. So that is a beautiful gift given by women. So we have seen that women who were not learned at that time, or women at home, but they used to create their own songs and they create their own melody for it, and they used to sing while they're doing hard work at home. So basically, when we sing, we express our emotions. Those brain chemicals, they always released in our brain and they makes our mood pretty much happy. So this is one thing we definitely need, because every time no one is going to make you happy from outside. We have to make sure that we are responsible for our own happiness, our own steady mood, our own emotional health. Another thing is our social health. So when women are learning music and not just learning, singing, attending concerts, attending different programs. We come across too many like-minded people, or people who share the same emotions, same kind of a hobby, same kind of a interests. And definitely as a friends we connect at very different level, which is very important. So that is why women should learn classical music, light music, and they sing whatever they like. But keep singing. That is going to help us emotionally, mentally, physically, and socially also. Thank you so much.